Right, welcome back to part 2 of Garnetts in conjunction with SVARA Radio. I think that's what we called it last time.
Yeah, we didn't have a name for it properly last time, but yeah, we're here with Sister, Alex, Adam and Max.
Yeah, bang on, man.
Yeah.
They've mixed themselves up as well.
We tried to fool you, but
you're not sisters.
we're not actually sisters.
We're not related.
No, it's controversial. But
so the band's a fraud.
Oh yeah,
we're completely fraud. You can stop the interview now if you want.
That's a good job.
Thanks for coming on. Cheers. So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourselves. How'd you start out? Where you're from?
Well, we're from all over really, but we all met here in Liverpool. I'm from Manchester originally. Adam is also from Manchester.
I'm from about near Birmingham, and then Phil, our bass player, is from near Newcastle. Then we've got a keys player as well, who's from grew up with you from Manchester.
Me, yeah.
So, but the majority of us met at uni. So
Right, yeah, makes sense.
in Liverpool.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So how long have you been a band for? And
Like on and off, like 4 years, something like that, 3 years kind of stuff. It's like the pandemic and stuff sort of broke it all up, whatever.
Sucked.
But
Can't really count those years though. Like
Did
that's kind of
you
like.
manage to get anything done during the pandemic? Did you do like little online things? Or?
We say we didn't, like we weren't a thing during the pandemic, but we just used it for writing really. Like we were writing a lot. Like we wrote the EP that we just released was mainly written during the pandemic really.
What's that called? Give it a plug.
It's called Good Boy, and it's a double EP.
It's a big EP.
It's a big EP.
Like,
16 tracks in total. But
That's
like
an album, man. It's a double album.
Don't start. No, to be honest, we weren't able to get in a room together and all play like during the pandemic. But we were able to write. We used that time to make a lot of stuff, make a lot of content, and we just sort of whittled it down to. We had in our mind that we wanted to do this like large project, and yeah, we did that. But like we weren't able to get into a room, practice, and like, do live shows, obviously. But yeah, we've been around since like 2018.
Yeah.
So how did you record the EP? You say you did it all
Just
in
all in
all in
Logic.
house?
Yeah, just all in Logic with like how like I recorded some of the early demos in my house and my parents where I was in the pandemic, and you were the same pretty much.
Yeah.
And we just sort of started meeting up as the pandemic sort of like wound down a bit. And
It actually sounds really good. Like,
cheers, man,
you've done it
thank
in the
you.
house.
And yeah, we just started like putting the songs together, like collaging it all together kind of thing. And our keys player is like he's doing production at uni and stuff like that, so he sort of put the shine on everything, you know what I mean, like cleaned it all up and everything. But yeah, that's kind of how it all came together.
It's funny though, because some of it was literally recorded in a bedroom just over there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Max used to live
I
on
used
the
to live
street.
on Jamaica Street. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so some of it would have been done upstairs.
Like
Yeah,
written,
nearer. Yeah,
recorded
so
literally like 400 yards
Bit of a
away.
spiritual home here. Then.
yeah,
exactly.
Were you all in uni to do music? That's an interesting thing.
No, none of
No,
us.
No
see,
one.
that's insane.
No one.
I would have
No.
assumed that because I did uni music. I went to UCLan.
Oh,
About
sick.
10 years ago, yeah.
Nice.
But it was, and I remember some of those projects. That was a little bit out there. Like that's a whole other story. They made us do pieces of music where we weren't allowed to use instruments.
Oh really?
I failed music. Yes, I think it was. I can't read music, so
I
like
fucking
that
hated
definitely
music and
didn't
stuff.
help.
When I was in my
Difference
school,
between like
I hated
doing
it.
like playing stuff like this and you're doing like gigs and stuff and then like theory.
And
Like,
I
it's a
would go
whole
like right at
other
back
thing.
chorale, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
I just did that in my own time. Like,
Of course you did.
And then realised that they do it in school as well. It's like, oh my god.
So you guys are based in Manchester or more Liverpool or?
Mostly Manchester. 4 of us are in Manchester, and then Adam lives down the street. So
Did you get more in Manchester than you do here?
recently, I don't know.
Well,
It's been a bit all over the place recently.
even really now, to be honest, because like
Done a few here recently. Done a few in
Oh, we seen
Manchester
you.
recently.
The
Yeah.
other night,
And we've got a few books all over the place really, like London and maybe Scotland and stuff at the moment.
hopefully
Shit.
that's good.
Yeah.
so with everyone coming from all over the place, where did the stylistic sound come from? So for people who aren't really too sure about what necessarily that acid sound is, what is it necessarily to you, and what birthed it in your kind of world, essentially? Like, how did this sound come about?
Question. Very good question.
I don't know. I think like when you write music, the best kind of music is like, for me anyway, is when you don't necessarily like you have influence, obviously,
Of course.
but like the influence that you have isn't necessarily a choice all the time. So when we started writing music together, when we lived together in uni, and I guess we were probably pretty hyped on a lot of the stuff that was happening around that time, like 2015. I guess like that kind of that dream pop stuff was really in at the time. Mac DeMarco and like Conan Moccasin was a big one and stuff
you
like that.
You definitely see like the Mac DeMarco.
Yeah, man. So like that kind of stuff was big when we started writing music together. But I think it's more like Alex was like starting to write ideas and songs, and then I sort of was like, how can I sort of fit myself in around that?
We're quite the same, really, aren't we? Like when you say you don't choose your influences.
No, but
We've got loads of 80s influences because of being around my Pearl.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily something you choose, but it's something you choose to work in and like how you can make the best of what
Did you ever get a Morrissey thing comparison going on? Like the other night in the cabin, you reminded me a little bit of Morrissey. Right?
In what way?
Just like the vocals.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Brian Ferry the
Yeah, I
other
can
day.
kind of see that.
We did a gig.
Johnny Marr kind of like guitar sound.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think it depends who you ask. Like we did a gig the other day, the other week actually in Manchester, and people's parents were coming up to me saying, "Brian Ferry,
Got it.
your dad."
My dad got you.
That's nice.
Yeah, his dad was coming up to me.
we get some ludicrous comparisons sometimes.
We do get some pretty.
Like we got Steely Dan once, didn't we? Which is like definitely. Are you laughing at? We've had Talking Heads once. This is boss.
Well,
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that.
Like.
Hey, Steely Dan are cool, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it doesn't sound like it
I
was.
don't put it as a Steely Dan kind of band. It's not really. Like even I think we even struggle sometimes to like say what we come up with.
It's
Sometimes.
just not a bad thing because people require it these days.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're
like,
playing for the gig or whatever, and it's like sounds like. And
what do you sound like?
The Garnetts.
Yeah.
I know, and that sounds like you're up your own asshole, and that's why you can't answer that. So like, you just sound like
us, lad.
It's like.
But before we give people a listen to, are we playing one of the new tracks off your EP first?
Yeah, all new stuff. Yeah.
Before we give people a taste of that, I just want to ask why you are calling it a double EP instead of an album. Is there I felt like there was a bit of heat there.
I've literally been in smoking areas for the past year of my life defending this project.
We both had to defend this a lot.
I don't know. It's not an album because I feel like if we wanted to write an album, we'd go and write an album. Do you know what I mean? Like if you have an intention to write an album, you'll go and make one. I just thought double EP was quite fun. The first EP we put out was quite long. It was like 9 tracks or something.
I don't think that length on an EP should really matter. It doesn't matter how many songs it is. You've just got these ideas that you come up with in a certain time, and you just want to release it as like a project. To me, it's just a project, you know.
So it wasn't a conscious effort of like making a project. You just had this amalgamation of songs, and it kind of just became like this big. Well, we've got all these songs now. What do we do with them?
Yeah,
like,
but I thought it'd be funny to call it a double EP because you get people's reactions as well. I mean, like it's an album.
Why is it not? It's essentially an album.
But you know, there's loads of bands who got
got
like multiple EP. Like,
I guess
Beta Band's got a triple EP.
I like the concept.
It's funny.
We have to do the quad EP.
It's funny because the EP,
4
the EP
CDs.
we're bringing out is 3 songs.
Yeah, which is
So
which is like that's,
it's dwarfed.
yeah. You can do what you want, man. It's like the age of streaming. You can put out whatever you want.
It's
You
just
know what I mean?
whatever hits the wall and sticks.
You have
really, isn't it?
total creative freedom, which is why I find it weird that you'd want to necessarily always stick in the same format. You know what I mean?
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, on that note then, let's have a little listen to it.
Let's have a listen.
Nice one.
Introduce your track for us then, the boys.
So we're gonna play a song. It's called No Straight On.
No, straight on.
It's number 9 of the EP.
Track 9.
Give it a go.
Sit around the swimming pool where we watch our kids growing up, biting into their room. Like, don't be so rude. It's not the time I know you pointed at it for so long, but if I'm honest, it barely crossed my mind. And I tried believing ending that I was far wrong. Feels like I'm only trying it on the sides. I feel the sun's glinting clear, my breath sitting tight. I'm just for sweat, how it takes flight. Just there, nowhere, just there. Now that's not like me. Still not the time. Trust I will keep my mind wide open. Piece of piss like don't me that my voice broke. I was a good boy if my mouth talked polite. Now feeling thoughts convenience and I'm slow cold, but easy tiger, I got time on my side. I feel the sun's glitting clear, my friends sit tight, not just for sweat, how it takes flight. Just there, nowhere, just there. One mile high, no down.
We danced and they didn't look back, no, straight on. Oh, it was simply marvelous.
Feel like I'm driving with no brake light. Myself a catch your eye, and I'm like that's not mine. I'm still moving in my own time, waiting for the line. And fuck it, I just might as well.
Stick out a thumb to see if you love for what I'm wanting. Don't string me along. Come on, pull over and I'll jump in. Passenger seat was never felt less comfy. Eyes on the road, but I don't know which way we're going in your head. Better pull over there. Wish you didn't ride. Been trying to catch this ride. Trying to take my time. Oh, wish we had more time, but you don't spend it right. 'Cause there's been many times I thought this wouldn't happen. If I'm honest, I wanna get this right, but you don't act surprised when I'm trying to catch this ride. In the hot seat again. Oh, I wonder if this road will ever end. How selfish of me to want something from you that I'm not prepared to do, and I know that it's not right. You just ran a red light. Wish you didn't ride. Been trying to catch this ride. Trying to take my time. Oh, wish we had more time, but you don't spend it right. 'Cause there's been many times I
How's
Good future.
Good
Good mate,
future.
Good Future?
What was our mate?
His
Good
song
future.
Ride, wasn't it? It's great that. Last
Good
little
ride.
bop. He's absolutely smashing it at the minute, isn't he?
Love
Like a bit
you,
of a
Nathan
TikTok
Shepherd.
Yeah, summer
sensation.
2022 is going to be a summer, I'm telling you.
And your tune sounds great as well, by the way.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Really good. So didn't you, like we were talking about, that you recorded it all yourselves and
Yeah.
produced it in the house.
Yeah.
Fucking spot on, like.
Thank you, man.
Oh. Second section, we get sent in questions by our 2 fans.
Listeners,
So we're gonna ask you some
without
questions.
further ado, this is where it gets really stupid and really good, really
Nice,
interesting.
nice.
First question: who's the band chef?
Well-
Mr. Larby. Adam Larby.
Apparently tonight it was Mr. Larby.
Have
Yeah,
a-
tonight specifically it's me, but two mics, 2 mics, one
Mike
chef.
Larby.
Okay, but Alex, you're a pretty good chef. You do a mean salad.
I can do salad tonight. Well, Adam is making peri-peri chicken tonight for context, everybody.
Yes.
But we are lacking a side. So I think in order to answer the question, band chef, I think we share that. We share that role.
Oh, yeah.
Adam is head chef tonight. I'm sous chef. Salad chef. Have you got a dessert whipped up for us tonight?
No.
Well, no. Okay, well there you go.
Kind of lager. Yeah, it's kind of peaches. It's the real ones.
You'll just brew up after.
So I don't know if we did touch on this before. I don't think we did. But why actually sister?
This is funny. We always get that question. I don't think me and Max have our story straight on this. You think something happened. I think something happened. I'm pretty sure we were coming up for a band name for ages. Like, maybe you guys know, it's hard to find a band name. And we were coming up with awful suggestions. And then I swear you turned to me one day and you were like, what about Sister something? And I misheard you. And I thought you said Sister. And I was like, that's a good name. Like, let's just stick with that. And then I think I'm pretty sure that's how it came about.
Yeah, probably is, to be fair. I feel like I was like, we should have double something. And then, yeah, that was like, oh, sister, that sounds right. Just use that kind of thing.
I just thought you were like massive fans of the
The
90s Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I didn't even know, mate. Didn't
We
even know
weren't
about
aware.
TV show at all. And then
Sure,
someone
mate,
told
that's
me
the age
later.
gap
and
there.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Sure, mate.
I remember that as well.
Roger.
It was a good show, to be fair.
was it actually
That
right?
was my sister who watched it,
I've
wasn't
never
it?
seen that episode.
Next one is this is one that you should ask because
Oh, is this the one that I always come back to?
you're familiar with this question.
This could go on forever, this though. Would you rather fight? Wait, what is it?
I don't
That's different, that. Like, I'm going to change it. It's, the thing I always put to people is, would you rather fight Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, yeah?
Yeah.
Or
To the death.
or 110-year-olds?
110-year-old.
100.
What kind of?
No, you're not going down to the retirement home and just like beating the skulls of old people. No, this is like
Or fucking 10 or 100-year-olds.
DDTing some geriatric into a table. Like,
I'd definitely
like
fancy
to be
my
able to
chances
say
over
that.
one guy who's 110 years old.
that's what I mean. Like,
So 110-year-old, yeah.
you're not going postal in an old folks' home. It's like,
110-year-olds.
I'm not really a fighter, man.
I love a not a fire.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to fight you.
Do I get,
Yeah,
like,
kids
am I allowed a
have been riled
weapon?
up as well.
But
Am I allowed a weapon?
your own fist and willpower.
No, yeah.
I always said I get laughed at for this, like saying I'd fancy myself against Arnie over
I'd
100
say
kids.
Arnie
Like,
I don't know, you know, I think
110-year-old.
Can Arnie fight? Is he a poser? I think
he's a
a
big,
poser.
he's a weightlifter, isn't he? He's not a fighter.
He's
But
fake,
you've got a
mate.
chance.
if he gets older, you're
I'm
fucked.
not a fighter though.
But I think 110-year-olds, you fucked.
Yeah, I actually agree.
Would
I
you
think you got
suffer-
more
Just
chance against
swarm
Arnie.
you.
You get
Yeah, will they
6
smother you?
around at once, and let's say you take 6
100 is insane
fists
amount.
against
If you actually
each
think
other.
100
Absolutely
people
knackered
is an insane
in no
amount no
time.
matter how small you are.
At
Thing
least
is,
like
like,
Arnie could like trip.
Yeah.
You've got a chance against Arnie because you just like
Yeah, maybe.
find
I'm not
a
saying I'm
weak
going to
point.
win either one,
It'd
but
be
I'd rather.
it'd be either
I don't know
over
what I'd
dead
rather.
quick with Arnie, or you've got it somewhere in there a chance.
Yeah.
Just run round in circles.
Just
If you're
find his
asking
liver.
like what the better way to die is, just get it over and
that's the
done with
quickest
Arnie.
answer.
If he is a
you
good
just
fighter,
start- you
he's
just
over
put
and
your
done with.
head, you know.
Dying by 110-year-old.
No,
If 100
stop wishing harm on the
10-year-olds
old.
Yeah, I don't want to have 100 10-year-olds around me in any case. Like, no, we'll go with Arnie. I'm gonna go with Arnie.
We'll take Arnie.
I mean, like I said, with Arnie, you just find the
He's very,
liver.
he's very quiet. Looks like he's milling this over. Seriously.
Both.
Bring it on.
What about 110-year-old Arnold Schwarzeneggers?
Yeah.
Arnie when he was 10 was, Arnie when he was 10 was probably like 6'5".
Okay, next question from the people is, if you were to discover it came out that one band member was a murderer the whole time and is still at it, who would it be?
These are quite violent questions.
Yeah. I didn't realise.
Just give a little Phil on.
Yeah, this is very violent.
Yeah, Phil's a very lovely man though.
I don't know why Phil. Oh,
You're talking about someone who's
why
not
are we
even here
saying
to
Phil?
defend
I feel like
themselves.
we're leaning towards Phil, but Phil is a lovely man.
He's not here right now though.
Is he like super lovely though? Like too lovely?
He is very
Will
lovely.
he watch this show?
Maybe too lovely. No, if anyone's not, if anyone isn't going to watch the show, it's Phil. So like, maybe we're gonna have to say
Phil
Phil.
murders people.
We'll just go with it because there's no way.
Goes right now. Everyone, it's Phil.
Come on down.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go.
You've been tried for 3 charges of murder.
Yeah.
The next
No,
one
Phil
is
wouldn't hurt a fly.
all time.
Or would he?
Right, yeah, so the next one is all-time favourite comedy film.
Airplane.
That's a great choice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Classic.
I don't know, you know.
That Mel Gibson.
No.
Oh, no, that's Con Air, isn't it?
No, that's not even Mel Gibson. It's fucking Nick Cage.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber is just the best, probably best film ever made. Never mind comedy.
The thing is though, like, they're all the 90s ones are probably like are up there in terms of like the greatest one, because you just said something. Liar Liar to me is probably the best.
What about you, Seth Rogen?
I love Liar Liar.
Superbad.
Superbad season. Yeah.
It's a different generation though. It's like
It
it's
is.
a different
That's
kind of
All-time
human, but
great,
just
though.
Superbad again in my top 10 of all-time films, I think. Not
Nah,
just
nobody-
comedy.
Airplane.
I think Aragon for me is one of the, you know, because they really hit it out of the park. And who expected it? Who asked for it?
I didn't.
I didn't.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
So many classics.
So shit.
Brilliant. I think that's up.
Isn't that Robert Carlyle? Isn't that?
Oh, speaking about Robert Carlyle, what's that movie that we watched? 51st
State. Yeah, that's
Filmed around here.
That's a classic. That's a cult classic.
That movie.
it's filmed around here.
I know. Samuel L. Jackson wearing a kilt for the whole
It
movie.
explode at the end in like a box at Anfield.
Yeah.
Because they're selling like dodgy pills or something, aren't they?
Yeah,
And one of
yeah.
them, someone eats one and
Do you know what? I'm going to put
Yeah.
that as my favourite comedy.
Yeah, that is a great.
There's
I
a
don't
bit
think
as
it's
well,
meant to be
there's a
comedy.
bit as well where they like drive to Manchester, like they supposedly drive to Manchester, and so he runs into like a United pub
Yeah,
with a
Show
flare,
his
and it's quite
Liverpool
clear
shirt,
like
yeah.
a pub in Crocky or something.
Yeah.
Like Gavin.
Yeah.
Lost that.
Yeah.
Good one, the boys. Right,
Yeah,
I think the last one, is it the last one? Yeah, the last one is, if you had to choose any of the natural disasters, which one do you think you'd survive?
Don't give me any chance in flames.
Are you all right?
No chance in flames.
These are not my questions.
Are they sure?
Yeah.
Are they all right?
It's
Is this just one person sending these questions? One person with a lot of
Yeah.
violence within them,
Really just wants to.
a lot of destruction.
Yeah. Phil the murder.
Of all the natural, what counts as a natural disaster?
Tsunami.
Like volcanoes, tsunamis, earthquakes.
I shit
I
myself
feel like you
once.
could survive a tsunami pretty easily if you had like a well-built skyscraper.
Yeah.
What?
Well.
Surely
I
not.
don't fancy myself in any volcano. No.
Yeah, volcanoes.
I've seen Dante's Peak. Yeah, I don't fancy that.
Yeah.
Tsunami.
We'll take tsunami.
Or a tornado, I'd just go somewhere else where there isn't a tornado. Tornado's quite localised, isn't it?
Well, yeah, they kind of go as
Try
the,
and get in your car, everyone else is in their car.
they kind of go as the
Not
crow
just walk
flies.
away from the tornado.
I'd be the bigger man here and walk.
Like a tornado is just like, could be over there, couldn't it? It wouldn't be getting you here.
Fair play. What are we going with?
I don't know. I feel like that logic, yeah,
Tsunami.
makes sense, but I'm still gonna buy myself the tsunami.
Yeah,
Tsunami.
we're
I can
big,
swim.
big tsunami boys.
I've got my 10-metre swimming badge.
Cue a little clip of them on Runcorn Beach, just surfing with massive waves.
What's the likelihood of there being a tsunami here anyway? So those are all questions.
That's it, yeah, let's play some more tunes.
What have we got next? Oh, we're going to plug in one of your friends, Crime Wave, is that right?
Yeah, Mr. Jake Wilkinson, Crime Wave. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
doing
like
something.
shoegaze electronic. That's what I describe it as. But
What's it called? Human Cloth?
There's a song called,
Human clothing.
there's a couple of songs, there's Hemoglobin, that's a great track, Disposable was another one, I think he
that's
released
his
that one
latest
recently.
single. It's out now on
The latest one?
Black Acre, I think. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what it was put out.
Yeah,
Cool. We'll give
good
that a
track,
spin.
that. Lovely track.
Give that a spin.
Does going to Bar count as a natural disaster?
I can do a lot of things to make you smile, but girl, I would prefer your love a little while. And how people give you their precious time, but you only ever seem to take in mine. If loving you is prison, then why do I feel so free? Don't you know that I become a thief to solve your mystery? They love not with your heart, not with your mind. At least then you can leave all of your tears behind. You're tearing me apart, don't be so blind. Open is untrue. And people are just paying you a price when they don't understand your true value. Oh, I'd steal from the poorest person, commit the biggest sin, just as long as that I know it meant our love could re-begin. They love now with your heart, not with your mind. At least then you can leave all of your tears behind. You're tearing me apart, don't be so blind. Open up your arms, girl, you're supposed to be mine. And I said, they love now with your heart, not with your mind. At least then you can leave all of your tears behind. You're tearing me apart, don't be so blind. Open up your arms, girl, you're supposed to be mine. You got me back, got me so good. You got me back, got me so good. You got me bad, got me so good. You got me bad, got me so good. And I just need some time alone with you. And I just need some time alone with you.
Good stuff.
Mate, have you got any ways to cook on the tray?
So, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, sorry.
More cans,
Cooking,
more alcohol,
So,
and
that
more
outro
talking.
song was Sown by the Johns.
Mate.
Dale
Kids.
Massive.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Great tune.
Awesome.
They're Kirkdale massive.
Got them brotherly
Bolton.
harmonies going.
Walton.
Yeah, love them
Sorry.
harmonies. Tom's songwriting's fucking unreal.
What was the first tune again that we just heard there?
We had a little bit of
Crime Wave Disposable.
Wave.
New single out now on Black Acre.
Tunes are flying.
See where we're up to, yeah.
So yeah, it's just more about you guys continuing to plug yourselves. Like, have you got any other upcoming gigs or stuff like that that people might be interested in? Any other side projects?
We have a gig coming up in London, 29th of July. Do you know where it is? Where is it
It's
again?
in Shoreditch. It's at a venue called Jaguar Shoes or something like that. It
Yeah.
used to be an old shoe shop and now it's a gig venue.
Oh,
Nice.
We're playing that.
Obviously we're playing with views, aren't we? We're
Yeah,
playing
right,
on the
That's
12th
4th of August.
Yeah, back
Yeah,
here.
Jacaranda.
And just after this, you're going to do a little tiny desk style performance for us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we're looking
Yeah,
forward to hearing
Three
that.
tunes.
Lovely.
Teaser.
Acoustic.
Little
Yeah.
teaser, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. A few tunes off the new EP. The new
Yeah.
double.
How do you guys go about booking your gigs? Like, is it all like a group effort together, or do you have got an agent, or?
Usually it's more like someone knows someone and they've, like with you guys, or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like someone's
Yeah.
turned this on to me and be like, oh yeah, you guys should play this gig or whatever. So it's more like that really.
Networking's a big part
Yeah.
of the game at the moment, isn't it? It's just
Who you know, innit?
I think we got lucky. Like, we met some really great people over here in Liverpool that, like, you know, when you get to know them, you do a gig with them, and then, like, you know, next time they want to do a gig, if, you know, they sort of know you, you get into that thing where, like, you know, you just, people speak to you, but obviously, yeah, we do, like, go about trying to do it ourselves. Like, we put on the other month, we put on, when we released our EP, we put on our own event, where, like, you've got to do it yourself, but no, it's good. I feel like, you know, we people just sort of speak to you as well now. Like it's good. Like there's a bit of ourselves, and then it's just like nice to have those contacts that you've got like through.
Where did you
the circuit
put your
and that.
launch on? Just
The Castle Hotel in Manchester,
nice.
which is our favourite boozer in Manchester.
Yeah.
Class. Yeah.
Kind of made sense to do the gig there, really, didn't it?
Yeah,
Go there
it's like a
quite bit.
nice, small, intimate venue, but like, I mean,
We're doing a gig in Manchester in August, aren't we?
August
Yeah.
20th.
20th of August, but I can't remember the name of the venue
Off
now.
the square.
Off the
Off the
Square.
square,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's a good
no, Off the
venue.
Square.
Yeah, I've been there
That
a few
place,
times.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a cool venue.
Cool gaff, yeah.
Again,
layout's
like,
kinda
fairly
cool,
intimate. Yeah.
Stage is like super long, basically.
Long. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I like that.
Long,
Yeah.
so we'll have to
Loads
go
of
back
room.
and
Wide.
round.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know how most venues you come in and then the stage is at the back, stage is at the side. If that makes
Oh,
sense, and the bar's at the side, and then you got all this bit in the middle. If that
Oh,
makes
right. So
sense.
rather than you come in, it almost like splits the room like
Yeah,
laterally
yeah,
as
and
opposed
everyone's
to
just
like
stood-
seeing this stage
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
far end.
yeah,
Right.
stood in the
Yeah.
middle, yeah.
Initially,
So-
I was kind of we were thinking about doing our launch there when we did our EP launch, because initially we were thinking of doing it very stripped back, some of the songs. I think it would suit that vibe, like quite a stripped back set, because it's quite a nice like shape stage, isn't it?
Yeah,
But we ended up doing the castle just because we go there quite a lot, and
Whereabouts is it, the castle?
it's
Oldham
not too far
Street.
from
Oldham
Oldham
Street,
Street, yeah. It's
I'm going
about-
out in Manchester next week. I go quite often there, to be honest with you, but I'm not from there, obviously, so it's always like everyone goes northern quarter, so it's like,
It's
Yeah.
in, yes.
It's in Northern Quarter.
Yeah.
yeah, so I'll look out for it, and won't see Kings of Leon next week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
that's fine.
That's like a home base for you guys, is it? That pub.
Well, we live like 2 streets down from it. Me and Alex do. So yeah, we go there all the time. It's just like a good boozer, really.
Yeah.
Like decent bars, decent people. Music's always good, and yes,
Yeah.
nice little venue as well. So
Always smells really good.
yeah,
Don't know why. They
That's
pump
strange
something
for
in
a
the
pub.
air. Smells good.
fresh parfum.
Yeah, smells good.
man.
Just
Smells
Fresh
great.
bath
Parfum.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just take a bath in the corner if you want.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah,
can't
it's
do
good,
that.
man.
You definitely
It's
don't
wild.
get that in character. Like
No.
No, yeah.
McGold doesn't even have that.
Fair.
Oh yeah, posh.
Where's your
Medlock.
favourite
Even
boozer in Liverpool?
Medlock.
Medlock.
Well, we've got a local. We're called the Garnetts because we grew up on Garnetts Avenue in Kirkdale.
Oh, yeah.
Fair.
At the top of Garnetts Avenue is a pub called the Medlock Hotel.
Nice.
But it's basically like a little clubhouse for like the local lads. It's literally
Yeah,
just
yeah.
everyone knows everyone in there. One of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, we call it the Headlock because
Once you're
you go in, you're not
You're not
getting
getting
out.
out.
So
Yeah.
it's like, but
So-
yeah, it's a lovely place. It's like you know, walking past you might think, oh, it might be a bit moody, whatever. But it's like salt of the earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
good
yeah,
rock
yeah.
place.
get
So-
looked after in there, no matter where you're from.
Yeah,
yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
it?
Nice.
Big fan of dispensary myself.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
dispensary. That's probably my favourite pub in
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Oh yeah, in
Is that the
town.
Swift Down one or?
No, the one in town.
No,
just
it's
by,
not.
It's not. What am I thinking of? Handyman's Corner maybe?
Yeah, that's
good. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Handyman's bar good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good venue.
I don't even know where I would say like my favourite bar
You know
in town
what?
would be.
I think I know what mine is, but I don't go there enough. The Grapes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Grapes.
Grapes.
Love the
Grapes.
Grapes. Such
Brilliant bar, that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
honestly,
class.
There's such a vibe there. Love it.
yeah, that's probably.
Always a good bunch of people, good ales, and boss music as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
yeah.
The jazz on a Sunday is
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
it's
It's
sick.
insane.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So good.
because you got the
Never
drummer
get a
and the
chance to go.
percussionist.
I don't know why. I don't go.
You live by there?
I know.
Wow.
Mate, I don't know.
Fucking
I always
lazy.
love it
Scroll
every
more.
time I go.
Back in the day, I was a sucker for Django's.
Oh, Django's.
Django's,
Back in the
yeah.
day. Back in the day, though, I'm talking like.
Yeah, me and like it was like.
They do a good Tuscan Mule. That's all I say
Django's
down there.
is just the
I
best
got
guy.
wrecked on Tuscan Mules down there. Like 09, like 2010. Like,
Nice.
We were all kids then.
well, I wasn't. I was going out.
Yeah.
Yeah, class.
Cool. We'll start wrapping this up a little bit then, and we'll get you set up
You
to
guys have
do
got chicken to make as
Yep.
well, haven't you? So
chain to catch and chicken to me.
Yeah. This
Well-
chicken won't make itself.
obviously we'll
You
That's
should
the
have
rock and
should
roll
have brought it here.
lifestyle right there.
Yeah.
Should have
Chicken
brought
on
it
a
here and left
train.
it there. It would have fucking cooked.
I know.
Start hot in here. But yeah, thanks for coming down, guys, and looking forward to playing with you.
This has been
Yeah,
fun.
no,
I can't
definitely.
wait.
Yeah.
I look
Thanks,
forward to
fellas.
hearing this little step back set that you're going to do for us now.
obviously thank you very much to SVARA Radio as well for
Yeah,
having
making this
us
all happen.
once again.
God bless.
Make sure you subscribe, guys. It's cheap as chips, and they do
It's
loads.
good
They do
music,
loads for local
good
creatives,
lads, and it's
and yeah,
boss station.
we'll see you next time.
And
Yeah,
remember-
we-
Blue Jean on with us next week as well.
Oh yeah, Blue Jean on next week.
July 22nd, EP launch.
Yeah, launching EP 22nd, and then the gig
And
is
August the 12th.
August, the Jacaranda.
Supported by Sister
Lovely gents.
Nice.
and Blue Jean, who will be on next week.
Absolutely.
See you there.
So nice
Yeah.
one for tuning in again, if you have, and we'll
Let them get on with
we'll
their
lead out to
lives.
a couple of more tunes, and
Yeah, what are we going to be playing? We're going to be playing with one of your friends, aren't we? Earthman.
Earth
we'll
Melon.
play, Earth
Yeah,
Melon.
Earth Melon. Yeah. On Deluxe.
Yeah.
Waste my
Also,
time.
Earth Melon.
Yeah, Earth Melon. Yeah,
Earth
they're
Melon.
from where from?
So
Based
I
in
think they're
Leeds, aren't
from a lot of places. Yeah,
Based in Leeds. Yeah.
Again,
Class.
another little.
Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Lovely.
That's what I tend to say.
Lovely Yorkshire band.
Yeah.
They're great. Really good.
Lovely boys.
Beautiful
Very
boys.
Make good music.
Beautiful boys.
Yeah, they're great live as well.
Yeah.
Great live. So.
Thanks for coming down, boys.
No,
Thank you very much.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having us. Appreciate it.
See you next
Good
time.
hospitality.
Lovely.
Bye.
It sound like heaven to me, but it sure could use a feature. Desperately keep my mind up above 7 to 3. I'm clocking time like I'm a teacher, smashing the keys of the Casio you love. I can show you to your own, babe. If I know you, baby, probably follow through and follow me down my roots, baby. I love it when you waste my time, and I'm trying not to tell you the truth, babe. And I love it when you waste my time, I'm not viable for helping you, babe. And I love it when you waste my time, and I'm trying not to tell you the truth. And I love it when you waste my time, I'm not viable for helping you. You sound like fire to me, but it might just be the speakers that all the hate from the lighters you left. 3 hours sleep, I keep it clean like I'm a preacher, stealing the dreams right from out of your head. You control just what I notice, never approached it, but my feelings getting deeper. My backseat, you got me coasting. I love it when you waste my time, and I'm trying not to tell you the truth, babe. And I love it when you waste my time, I'm not viable for helping you, babe. And I love it when you waste my time, and I'm trying not to tell you the truth, And I love it when you waste my time, I'm not viable for helping you.
Do you want to just go for one?
Go for it. Book it.
Listen and come closer. Good news is all I need. Breathe it in and come closer. A new tune is all I need. 1 time, 2 time, 3 times, he's flashing back. Blame red eye on Kodak. Out of reach like Ollie's leftovers. Don't see you on your feet, but you talk like that. High, breathe the lens with overexposure. Our comic eye probably better go to the back. But you pollute the carpet. How do I know you wanna get in? Say, listen me in and come closer.
is all I need. Breathe it in and come closer. A new tune is all I need. Sing. 1 time, 2 time, 3 times he's flashing back. Blame red eye on cold eye. Boy, you ain't yourself, why you lying? Make the parliament, why you lying? Thank you. Say you wanna take it easy, but you plan to go far. Taste butter and lavish, but you don't even thank God. Wake up on the wrong side, got to plan a ceasefire. I just want someone when you go decide. Say you wanna take it easy, but you plan to go far. Taste butter and lavish, but you don't even thank God. Wake up on the wrong side, got to plan a ceasefire. I just want someone when you go decide. When you go decide. Plan a plan B so you're covered and your bed is made up. If you're only one so stubborn, just shut the fuck up. I don't wanna bother train without a controller. I just wanna take my time, like there's no rush. Like there's no rush. I'm built to hear you speak. Count the sheep for me, bit between your teeth. Now are you here for me? Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Oh, so don't stop. 'Cause when you get it, you'll get it all. And when it's easy, you float up. Now we're not running out of time. Hey, so don't you stop. 'Cause when you get it, you'll get it all. And when it's easy, you float on. Now we're not running out of time. Or do you want me to start? I'll start. Yeah, hang on. I'm from my 20s trying to stay sides. I can only go so far. Easing journey through the pains like I can only go so hard. Honey boy like she to the sweepstakes. On God, still like Benji. I fell blind to Maria. I when her love was prepaid. On God, checked out like a she. Trying to slick sides. I can only go so far. Easing gently through the band's eye. I can only go so high. Disadvised, disguise, not fitting cozy. Ex-wife franchise appearing from me. Another reprise baptized, just doing God's word. Seek to confide you to the network. I empathize, but I don't have words. Stone cold tongue tied, just not ready. All standing. My 20s trying to slick sides. I can only go so far. Using journey through the band's eye. I can only go so high. Thank you. Thank you guys.